Good morning, afternoon, evening, friends and family, loved ones. This is your friend Kelly, and this one's going to probably be a wee bit longer. I bought something from a friend in the community. I'm not going to say who it is because I don't know if he wants me to say who it is. But needless to say, there was a little bit more than what I bought in the box. So I'm going to just put the box off to the side and undo open stuff. But needless to say, he knew it was Brian's birthday, and he sent him a card with some comments. Yeah, that was funny. Now, let's do the oddball stuff first. I don't know if this is items that he bought from OCD for EDC, but this is actually really friggin' cool. You figure this is a bit driver, and it's magnetic. It locks in at the bottom, but you can crank down with the grip on this. You can do that. And now this looks, I'm assuming this might be able to unscrew. Yes. So if you want to do, instead of red, you can do blue. But this is very cool. This is something that, yeah, I'm keeping. Just saying. That's going to be a me thing. Another OCD for EDC. If I can get it out. One of those little pins. I forget what they call these pins. It doesn't say on here. Poco. P-O-K-K-O. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right. But you figure it's one of those you can do, and it's basically a full-size pen, but you can take it away in one of your bags and it not take up a lot of space. So that's an awesome item. I've actually got quite a few of these. As a matter of fact, do I have one right here? Like this one? No. There it is. Have it in my one that this is one that I will usually carry if I'm going somewhere. This one, which I think, this version, I wish this one had, it has a little spot where you can, of course, put a lanyard on it. And I usually just have it tucked in here with that and just have it pretty much all the way down. And that way I can just pull it out with the paracord. So, these things are awesome to have handy. Now, let's see here. This, we put cases on our phones, and we have wallets and stuff, so this probably may end up being regifted. It actually looks like you can adhere adhesive tape onto the back of a phone and do multiple cards in it. So if you wanted to carry like your ID, maybe some cash and or a credit card, and have it all on your phone, this is an awesome item to have if you're trying to keep it minimalist, let's put it that way. And that's very cool. I'm sitting here trying to go through all this stuff. Oops, candy, 2 of each flavor, so I get 2 and Brian gets 2, and a Smoky Mountain silicone shot glass. This is I actually collect shot glasses, and I've been debating on whether or not to work on selling them. I honestly don't know. It's one of those things. I got a bunch of different kinds, but this, for now, will go with the rest of my shot glasses, which I don't think he knew that, because most people don't know. But that will get added to my shot glass collection. Now, something else that I think is absolutely adorable, because I have the slightly bigger ones that came with Axe spray when they first came on the scene, is a little rubber duck, but it's the Scream version. And when I locate what I did with my other ducks, that's good. That's going to join them. And that I'm trying to. I don't have any room left on my thing. I need to take a picture and post that on Instagram of little nicky nackies that I've gotten from people that I'm keeping. So that will be an item I'm keeping. Let's see. That goes with that. That goes with that. And this. Now, of course, everybody uses these sandwich bags to put stickers and whatnot in. I think that's hilarious. But a luffed cloth. I think this is an OCD for EDC thing. This little GUN, but it's a knife. I should submit that to DVD for his little knife thing that he's been doing. But this is actually pretty cool item to go with it. One of these like fold out little knives. I don't know for sure how to work it. I'm assuming there. You snap it in, and you've got, if you need it, a little knife. Then you can just fold it and put it back in your wallet. So that for emergency usage would be good. Now, this is awesome. 2024 Kaiser patch, Christmas patch. I don't have this patch. And anybody that knows me knows I like my patches. And so I need to, actually, do I have it in this or is it on another? I've got multiple patch books, sorry. So it's one of those things. I need to look and see if it's this one or if it's probably one of my other ones that I don't have available here handy. Nope, it's not in this one, so it must be one of my other ones. I have to locate it and see. Is this it? Up. That's Vostede. Guess what? Since this is a Christmas patch right here, those two can play with each other. There we go. There. Now I have that done up. Awesome. And of course, stickers. Where would we be without our stickers? This community loves them. You got BEDC. You've got TKE's Stay Sharp, which is the Knight's Edge. Old Man on the Ridge, which is awesome because I did not have one of his. And I did not have this one. So right off the bat, those two are staying out. Rob's Nerdy Knives, DSKFS, Vans Off the Wall. Don't have that one either. Stack Stuff and Welding Carry. So I've got a few stickers that I don't have for my collection, and I need to work on a new board because I filled up my other board. So these will end up working their way into other giveaways. And this, I don't know if Brian did this, I did this, or it came ripped. Star Sky is one of these things that opens up and unfolds and does different looks and constellations and different things, and it is friggin' cool. Brian's already called dibs on this one. I guess I'll let him have it. He may want that too. So those two. Oh, wait a minute. Escapee. And there was a little spider in there too. It's a good thing I don't have issues with spiders, because that might have scared me if I'd seen that and had a arachnophobia thing going on. Now, what I bought from him, this will give you a hint. you figure this will give you another hint. And if you know the mash, Devo mash. And it came with, he bought in addition to it an extra set of blue hardware of everything, complete set. So that's awesome. And anybody that Devo Blade Binge mask, you know the color deal set up for them is the Brittany blue. But this is an awesome knife. And you figure 154 cm, and I do have, I think it's the original mash, the reverse tucks, that actually I have two of them, but one of them I'm going to take apart and see if I can anodize the scales and see how that turns out, because that is something I was wanting to do. But I do like the blacked out version. Pretty much all of this is blacked out, except of course for the pivot collars and the back spacer. But if you don't have a Devo mash, I highly suggest them, because they are a really, really nice knife. They're good size. They're nice and sharp, and it just, they fit the hand really well. Pretty much all Devos that I've had. I came to the game late on the Devo knives, and I've been playing catch up. Got the Devo Nip Purple. I just literally got that like a month ago. And I've been looking for it because, of course, when I came across them is when it had already dropped and they'd sold out. It just isn't. And it's one of those things, I even picked up their bit driver and stuff. And yes, I did do the complete unit, the splattered is what I got for that. Kevin is awesome to deal with. I mean, just letting you know, if there's ever any issues or whatever, get with him. He'll hook you up. But anyway, you know who you are. I know sometimes you check out my videos. Thank you so much for reaching out to me. I know it was a mutually beneficial deal going on here, but I appreciate you thinking of me when you decided that you wanted to sell this. So, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And especially for all the extra goodies that my husband is already making dibs on. But it was his birthday the 10th, so I guess I can let him have some stuff. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Many hugs, many kisses, much love. Your friend Kelly. Bye-bye.